I see videos and hear stories all the time of women talking about when men have approached them and they're like, no, stop, it's creepy. And in the comments section, there's always the men. If he was your type, you wouldn't be saying that. Let me tell you this. My type is never going to be someone who approaches me while I'm pumping gas. My type is never going to be someone who makes me take my headphones out to give him attention. Those aren't our type. They never would be. Their looks mean nothing. I don't care if you're the most beautiful human in the world. If you're creepy, if you approach me while I'm grocery shopping, while I'm pumping gas, while I'm wearing my fucking headphones, minding my own goddamn business, yeah, you're not my type and you never fucking will be. Bye.
A few moments later.
There is an epidemic that we need to talk about. Why is it that men ignore you in person? What's going on? And you know what? You're probably thinking this has only happened to me once and I'm making a video about it. But no, this has been happening years. It's years. So, for example, when I was in college, I was hanging out with this guy like on and off for a while. And I would see him at the bar all the time and he would never say anything to me, which was just, oh my God. But one time, my best friend went up to this girl that he was standing next to that he was like friends with. And she starts talking to her. And I'm with my friend, obviously. He looks at me, eyes wide open, and then turns around, walks away as fast as he possibly could all the way out the bar. All the way out the bar. And then 30 minutes later snapped me and told me to come hang out. I was like, no. Same guy. About a year ago, me and my two best friends were walking to the bar out of the Uber, and we see him and his two friends coming to the bar at the same time. Literally, to go up to this bar, you have to go up all these stairs. This man stops at the bottom of the stairs with his two friends and waits for me and my friends to go up the stairs, get our IDs checked, pay cover, and go inside before he walks in. And I turn around and I see him just staring at me from the bottom of the stairs, waiting for me to finish. Oh my God, just like you can literally just say hey and that's it, and it wouldn't be a big deal. And you know what? He's not the only one. Because like he's not. There are more. This one guy, I was snapping him for months. I would see this man at the gym all the time and he would never say hi to me. Never. Ever. And you know what? One time I was working out right next to him for like 20 minutes, didn't say a word. And if you think that's bad, it's really not, because the same guy, one time I had literally just Snapchatted him first, by the way. I was in the Uber, my friend and I get out of the Uber to go in line for this bar, and we see him getting in line for the bar. And so obviously we're behind this man in line. We were in line right next to each other for an hour and a half. And he did not say hi to me once. And you know what? I did call him out for that. I did Snapchat him after he just like disappeared at one point. I Snapchatted him and I was like, I don't know, I called him out. I was like, wasn't that you in line or something? This man responded with, think I would have recognized you. I threw my phone.
Why is it weird for you to say hi to him first? He just didn't want to get rejected or be labelled as a creep, which he would have definitely have a strong feeling about.
Another guy. I knew this man for like 4 years. We were snapping on and off. In those 4 years, we hung out a couple times somewhere in the middle of college. I don't know. This guy, oh my God, me and my friend were sitting at the bar, sitting at a table. He is sitting at the table right next to us. Keep in mind, the bar is empty because it's in the middle of summer. He is sitting at the table next to us, just Snapchatting me. And I told him to come say hi to me. He gets up, finally, after I tell him to come say hi, gets up, comes up to me, says, hey, I gotta go piss, and goes to the bathroom. What the fuck? Another guy. I hung out with him a couple times. My two friends that I was at the bar with one night were talking to his friends that they knew, and he was with them. And it was just me and him, not talking to anyone, standing right next to each other. This man took his hat, his baseball cap, brought it down to his eyes, like right here, and covered his eyes and just looked down so that he wouldn't have to make eye contact with me and have to say something. This is like so sad. You would think that this is all, but no. It keeps going. Another guy, hung out with him a couple times. I actually thought he was nice, and I actually did think he was, I thought he was nice, okay? This guy, I see him at the bar, he is just ignoring me, so I'm literally staring at him, waiting for him to say hi to me. I'm standing right next to him and just staring at him, waiting for him to say something. He doesn't say anything at all. He looks at me, but he doesn't say anything. And then 10 minutes after I left the bar, he Snapchats me and says something about me acting weird. I was like, why is it weird to expect you to say hi to me? No, like, for real. Like, is it that weird for guys to say hi to you? Like, since when is that normal? Like, what? Anyways, I decided I was never gonna speak to a man again if they do that, and I have been boy sober for 9 months. So, yeah.
Clearly, she seems like the problem here. Her vibe must be so off because all these men sound well socialized. Also, it sounds like she's not speaking to them first. So why the far cry?
If he truly liked you, he wouldn't be ignoring you. So if you're still waiting for a text back, block that number.
I've said this once and I'll say it again. Men do not ignore women that they like. If they like you, they will go to war just to talk to you, to try to hang out with you, to try to meet up with you. If he's not doing these things, it's time to let him go because he's playing games with you and he truly does not like you.
Narciss, he's not playing games, he's just not interested. Women need to stop romanticizing every cold text and dry convo. Get a grip, build character, and stop chasing fairy tales. A man who values you will show up, but so should your self-respect.
He's not ignoring you. He's busy with his life. And the way to stop feeling ignored is to get busy with yours.
Too many women these days chase fake, short-term validation like it's gold. Likes, DMs, attention from guys who don't care past the moment. That kind of ego boost is empty. Get a real life, build substance, and the right man, the one who values more than looks, will actually stay.
So we're living in a world right now where men want to approach women but are confused because there are a group of women who want men to approach them politely, as a gentleman, introduce themselves. But then there's this other whacked out contingency of women who would literally scream at men in public if a man just politely came over and said hi. So because men have seen this all over the internet, these videos of women publicly humiliating men who are doing really nothing other than just coming over and saying hi, they are not coming up to anybody. So this is why women who want men to approach them in the wild are wondering, why aren't men coming over to me anymore? Like, what's going on? So what I encourage people to do is just always have an open energy. You want to be smiling, you want to be open and friendly and positive, magnetic.
We are done with the drama and the disrespect from women. It's so disappointing that this has to be explained ad nauseum. Handsome equals to flirty, and average equals to harassment. We're not confused, we're done. Men, keep your money in peace and stay away from them. Thanks for watching Manhood. If you want access to exclusive episodes and want to support the channel, hit that join button and become a member. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video if it hit home. Drop your stories and thoughts in the comments. We read everyone. See you tomorrow.